You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if it's Aussie for travel?
Staff, Abby and Matt.
Brisbane wakes up with Staff, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hello, podcasters. How are you? It's Friday.
Good, thank you.
And I believe we have a shout out to do in this podcast to a very special listener who loves the show.
Oh, we did say if anyone wants shout outs, didn't we?
And that is going out to Matthew Tidbury. Shout out to Matt. Thanks for listening, Matty. You sent us a letter, lovely letter.
Titters. Good on you, Titters.
I don't think that's his nickname, is it?
I don't know. Could be. Actually, how old is Matthew? An adult?
I don't know.
Yep, sweet, I'm good then.
You don't know that. The chemistry between them really shows. I try and listen every day on my radio app on the phone, but if I can't, I catch up listening on the podcast. Thank you so much.
Good on you, Matty boy.
There you go.
If you want a shout out, make sure you send through a message on the Stav Abby Matt Instagram page. Get involved. Let's get into...
Oh, that's so beautiful.
What?
Oh, we could have done that. He actually has enclosed a photo of us so that we could sign and return it to him, but he's also included a self-addressed stamped envelope for postage.
Oh, that's nice.
Because they are really expensive at the moment. But thank you, Matthew.
Good on you, Matty boy. All right, let's get into it. Here's today's podcast.
A rude awakening for me was, and I probably shouldn't share this,
From body stuff to babies.
and I was like so angry.
Confidence to career moves. It's real talk about lessons learned the hard way.
And I just wish that people had given me good advice that I could use.
So maybe you don't have to.
I was like, oh my God, they obviously know that I'm not worth it.
This is Things I Wish I Knew with Abby Coleman.
Things I wish I knew earlier. We've got a new podcast out, and it was the idea of our producer, Caitlin, who I had been giving her a few different advices about stuff. I was like, do you mind if I just tell you, I think that you should be asking how much you're getting paid for a job before you're doing it, because she does some freelance work. And she was like, yeah, I just didn't want to ask. And I was like, no, but you have to. I know it's that awkward conversation. And then this is how the idea came about. She was like, well, maybe you should pass on the stuff that you've learned. I was like, well, only I've learned it through mistakes.
That's how you learn.
The only reason I'm giving you advice is being more assertive is because the amount of times that I wouldn't ask and then you'd feel, be feeling used or whatever the situation is. So Ash, producer, and Caitlin, producer, and myself have been doing this podcast. It's really nice talking to you girls, to be honest. And the one that we're going to put up next week, I think, is, it's pretty extraordinary.
Okay.
So for anyone that's thinking about, I guess, fertility and whether they want kids or whether they can have kids, it's going to be an interesting one. But yesterday we put up a video, and so Caitlin will send us Caitlin will send, she uploads a video.
Yeah.
And you can accept it.
Well, to collaborate so it shows up on your page or not. Yeah.
I didn't know what was in the video and I just accepted because I trust her. Totally fine. And then I got a couple of messages. Well, I got one message and I was like, this is so weird. What's going on? And just said, oh, hey, hope you weren't talking about me. I've improved.
Oh.
And I was like, what is that? I haven't spoken to him for ages. You know what it is?
I watched the video.
I didn't watch the video.
I like the video.
I didn't watch the video before I shared it.
You always check before you post and then double check again.
I tell you what, it's one way to get blast from the past to reach out because
so true. Self-conscious blokes crawling out of the woodwork.
I was like, if we want views, all we have to do is say, hey, there was an ex of mine and he used to do this, because then all of a sudden they want to know if you're talking about them.
Yeah.
So he's like, I can improve. I was like, oh, come on, because I was saying that my drama teacher used to say that, the vocal cords can resemble the female anatomy in pictures, and therefore if you're not being true expression or if you're having a really bad time in the bedroom, you can lose your voice. And I was saying that was with someone I went to drama school with. So, yeah, it was just so funny.
Played it yesterday. Where is the grab? Did we delete the audio out of the system?
Oh, probably.
Tom, can you put the audio back up on the bar for me?
I like the fact, did he say that I can improve, not that I have improved?
It was that thing. And I was like, do you want to check with your wife and your kid? But his ego...
Just give me one more chance.
His ego was like, There's heaps of good reviews now.
Come here, I'll show you how I've improved.
Wow.
Is that what it is? That they would have just watched it just going, ouch.
Ouch.
Oh, here we
Man
go.
and that
I've got
he
the audio
goes-
here. We've got it. We've got to hear it. We've got it. This is specifically what they're all getting self-conscious
I think
about.
in the video I might have gone a little bit further with talking about
Yeah.
it. But I start losing my voice and I'm like, maybe that is that I'm not expressing myself.
Oh, yeah.
The same
see.
teacher used to show us diagrams that your vocal cords are the same as your vagina. And when you look at the picture of them, I kid you not, they are. If you look like this cross cut of it.
Yeah.
And she would always say, if anyone was losing their voice, she'd be like, are you sleeping with someone that's not pleasing you? And it would be like, oh my God, I really don't want to talk about this because it's someone else at school.
And boom, that's when
Boom.
they start messaging.
Yeah. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I was like, and because I didn't know what was
crazy.
in the video, and I just shared it, I was like, what are you talking about? But my favourite thing of all of this is the comments that were on the video, right? And one of the comments, because Ashley said, oh my God, I've got a sore throat at the moment. And I said, oh, come on, it's holistic. It's not actually science. You might just have the flu. And then there was a video from Jo, a comment from the video, and she says, puts a whole new meaning to have a tickle in my throat, ha, ha, ha. And I wrote ha, ha, ha. And then Ashley wrote, Mum.
Is that your mum?
Oh, this thing's already paying for itself.
And then she says to me, I can't believe Mum did that. She's not like that at all. And I went, that you know about.
Yeah.
I'll play. God, the only thing that would make me happier with that is if your dad wrote under that, I know what'll fix that.
Yeah. Sounds like he does.
Is he on Instagram?
Wow.
He is on Instagram.
Wow.
He liked the video.
Of course he did.
But also, take away from this, anytime your partner's got a sore throat, you go, come on, I can fix it.
No, it's just a holistic thing. You guys
I
take
can
it
fix
so
it.
literal. Okay, yeah.
We're into holistic medicine.
Are you?
Big believers now.
Just call me Soothers.
Well, but then what happens after? She goes, you know what? My throat is actually worse now.
Let's go one more time.
Double
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Yesterday, I was showing you the research that's the hobbies that men find attractive in women.
No.
Sorry, no, other way around. Sorry, the hobbies that women find attractive in men. Thank you for
You're welcome.
Correcting her pronouns.
And do you remember what the most attractive was that we found in you gentlemen? You've already forgotten, haven't you?
No. It was
Cooking was number 3.
learning another
Number 4,
language was one.
Yes. Number 1 was
Being handy.
reading.
Reading.
That's
yes,
right.
but there was hiking, swimming, gardening, writing, travelling,
I did find that bizarre
blacksmithing.
that
Why? Why bizarre?
Reading would be the...
Oh, it means you're an intellect. You know what I mean? You're sitting there
okay.
and you're reading a book. Like that's like, oh
Not Playboy,
no, no.
which
no,
I only got for the interviews. They're very good.
Yeah. No, you can't read them like a magazine. But if you were
magazine.
finding a guy reading a book, you know, do you?
I think he would want to listen to whatever I had to say.
Right. What if the book was How to Deal with Women for Dummies?
I would appreciate.
Less so.
Great
I'd
book, though.
appreciate that
It's
he
a
wants
great
to
book.
get ahead.
I got a lot out
Yeah,
of it.
me too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you think that men like yourself
Yeah.
have said are the most attractive interest or hobbies that women can participate in besides breathing or
Hobbies.
looking at you because that's not a hobby?
Having a pulse.
Come on, guys. What do you
Hobbies
find?
that have a...
What would you look and you go, oh yeah, what do you like?
Surfing.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Outdoor activities.
All right. Yes.
Yeah?
It is
So
outdoors.
that's pretty good.
Unless you're in Dubai.
Yeah. You know, what does your wife do? I mean, don't give details, but what do your wives do that you're like, oh, cool, yeah.
Careful, it was my birthday last week.
Yeah, but not like a hobby. Like,
I consider
are
that
you a hobby, are you? You're her hobby.
Yep.
She can go without it.
No, she can't.
She hasn't got time for it.
You want some meat? You know what? You should do something you enjoy, babe. Go and do your hobby.
Yeah. No, I didn't say what's her chore. I said what's her hobby.
No, don't do that. We are so into this that we want to get it correct.
Cosplay.
Anyway.
I like cosplay. Like legitimately.
Does she do cosplay?
No, but you asked what hobbies I'd find attractive in a woman.
Okay.
No, it's This is what guys. Is it what guys find, or is it what girls also enjoy?
No, what guys,
Guys
think,
find
but yeah,
attractive.
okay. They don't have dress ups on here, but it could be a thing.
Okay.
Okay. but your list is very different than most. Cooking is on there.
Okay.
And just learning.
I wanted to say that, but I also didn't want to say that. So everyone would be like, oh, of course you would say cooking. It's a woman. You said cooking.
Is laundry on the list?
No.
No.
That was inappropriate.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can't believe you said laundry.
Having flashbacks.
Oh, you know me. On weekends, I just love to separate my whites and my colours. Oh, yeah.
Racist.
Yeah.
No, come on. But that's what, you can't do that.
Is shopping on there? Can I say
Do you like it when she shops?
no?
No,
But
see, that's like, what do you like it when she does? Okay, fine. So my hubby's obsessed with tights because he always likes it when I go
so
exercising.
gym.
Because I'm wearing the tights.
right.
Yeah, so gym exercises on there.
This is
Travelling
making men
also
sound
on there.
awful. We find it attractive when women go to the gym and cook.
Well, we also found it interesting when you cook and hike.
Yeah, but
It's allowed. Music is there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Art
Art.
is there.
Paint me like one of your French men.
Photography.
Really?
Yeah, which I just like to remind you that I did get a 20 out of 20 for photography in year 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
as my friend said, it was rigged because I chose landscapes.
And you had to wait 12 days for the results.
See, music, I guess you're saying, would be like going to concerts and having that love of wanting to share different songs
and talking about different music.
My wife
don't
and I
know.
have that in common. We like to go to gigs together and stuff like that.
Yeah, and even so much as when you're putting on, music in the car together and stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that, or at home. This
Movie
is
buff? Film buff?
not on the list,
Okay.
but sorry, politics.
Politics.
So I guess why we like reading in a man because it might show the intellect. Politics you like because you're like, oh, that's a worldly woman. You wouldn't.
No way. That would-
So here's a diagram. All right. So here's our parliament, Matt.
You know, the Senate, that confuses me when they talk about that.
Right. Yes. But then again, your idea of politics is from American shows,
No.
which is different than
Oh, yeah.
here.
But my idea of politics is not to talk about it at all.
Well, here's the one that we were like, yeah, of course. Dancing.
Oh, okay. But men don't tend to like to dance.
No, but you like women doing the dancing. It's not all about you.
But they normally want to dance with us.
Well, we just thought, is that pole dancing?
No, it
Oh, you
is-
would say that, wouldn't you?
See,
Doesn't really work the other way around. does it?
No. Men don't like to dance, but it is nice if your wife forces you to dance because you're like, she really wants to spend time with me. Or
I would love to go dancing with
Yeah.
hubby. Like, I really do enjoy that. I was like, we should go like salsa classes. But getting back to the pole dancing, our friends bought a new place on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
And they were showing us around the place, right? We're looking at it and, oh, that's cool. Went through the bedroom, you know how you go through. And we just sort of walked past it. We kept walking and we're like, actually, do you want to talk about the pole that you've just put in the bedroom?
did they put it in? Or was
Because
it
we were
already
like, that's
there?
so hilarious that it came with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, what did they do? And she's like, oh, yeah. And then after we realised that she'd put it in.
Ah.
Yeah. I was
on
like,
her.
that's commitment. Yeah, well, she was just doing it for fitness.
Now, there's a hobby I can get behind.
Yeah, that's fair. Did she have a smoke, like a fog machine in there and some lasers and stuff like that?
Little rope and water comes down.
DJ box. All right, up next to the stage.
ATM machine.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You apply for a job, you've got the interview, you be able to get through the interview and you say, hey, you've got the job. You start on Monday. And you go, oh, really? I had a holiday. Tuesday, no. You go, yes, I go on Monday. And then you get there and you go, oh, I've made a big mistake. This is not good. And this is what happened with a 32-year-old that lasted 10 minutes in a new job.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. You will understand why.
Okay.
So she's travelling at the moment. She's 32 years of age. She's originally from the UK. She has been documenting her travels, which is why she's documented this. She said it's been really tough to find the right job in Australia. She said, but it still doesn't mean that she's willing to accept anything.
Right.
So she has applied for hundreds of jobs online and in person. She said she used social media. And then she said she found a job at a childcare.
Right.
So she went into the childcare and then she went, oh my God, there's a room of 10 screaming babies. I can't do this, and left after 10 minutes.
What did she expect
I
to
know,
be in
right?
there?
Yeah.
Just happy kids going, you're amazing, your accent's so cute, where are you from? Stuff like that. And then you get
Right.
there and you're like, there's what, the nappy? No.
Is she been a childcare worker before, or was this like?
No.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she has got the qualifications of like nanning. You know how a lot of people in the UK always do nanning. And you got to start somewhere, right? Yeah, but I was like,
finish somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
I've left so many jobs before. Yeah, I got paid for it.
Right.
I used to do promotions actually. Back in the day when you could sell alcohol and you'd walk around and you'd have to
Like
sell it at nightclubs and pubs.
Yeah.
But this one was for Melbourne Cup, so we had to go around and sell tickets for a venue.
Yeah.
And pre-promote that they were having a lunch there. So, just hired because just so good people skills.
Personality hire.
Personality.
Were you showing off your personality?
I was the back of a horse.
Wow.
Oh, because I
The
thought
pretty girl was walking us around.
maybe she had a long
Wow.
face and that's why. Oh, okay.
No,
So
it was two
There was
Abbeys and
three.
the horse
There
and
was
one, one lead.
because those alcohol girls usually are showing off all of their assets.
Which I had previously been doing. I don't know why I got the back of the horse.
Making an ass of yourself.
I know.
Wow.
And I was like, I can't do this going into offices,
but no one could
No one
see
could
you
see
at
you.
least.
Still, it's really hard. You got to
It's not
taxing.
easy.
No, it's not easy.
I don't know.
It's hard to bend over at work all day.
All day.
why I've
The
been
pay
here for
was not
20
worth
years.
it for this one. So I didn't last that. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
I don't think anyone could ever beat Mal Meninga's foray into politics.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Yeah, where he famously resigned when he was making his speech saying that he was going to go into politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Well,
would
he
be-
resigned before he even started, really.
Yeah.
There would be a lot of people that do it on the work site, I would imagine, where you'd go and you'd go, oh, labourer, no, this is too hard.
Yeah.
The one I always feel for is the greenhorns in the crab fishing arena because they get out there and they can't do it, but they're not going to turn around and come
What
back
are they
in.
called?
Greenhorns.
What are they?
They're new people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you're stuck out there.
Yeah.
They normally just make you cook while everyone judges you because now they've got to pick up the slack of the one dude that can't carry his weight. Yeah.
Well, maybe that's part of it. Hoping, do they ever get back out there?
Some
Go,
do. Yeah, some
'cause
do. Yeah.
I can't think that fishermen would be like, yeah, you're right.
You go,
You
go have a lie
chill,
down.
mate. You
Yeah.
chill. 13, 10, 60. It may not necessarily be as short as 10 minutes, but the quickest you've ever quit a job. So was there a job, or maybe you had someone at work that they just didn't handle it and they left straight away? What was it? 13, 10, 60.
There'd be a lot of industries where they're like, yeah, cool, I've got it, like working at a morgue or something like that.
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they go there and they go, no. Or I always think that
Yeah.
with nurses, like when they're just going into the job and then they go, oh, actually, I can't stand blood. When you're doing the training, it'd be like, no.
I always think that to people who work at funeral homes, it takes a certain type of person who's able to handle that emotionally and physically to be able to no, I can do this. 13, 10, 60. Your call's next. Stand by.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
32-year-old travelling over from the UK. She's probably on a working visa, I'm guessing. She got a job at a childcare because she said she had applied for hundreds of jobs and she lasted 10 minutes. She said she left because she'd never been in a room with 10 screaming babies before. She just said she just couldn't do it.
Not cut out for it.
I mean, that's good for everyone and
That's
the children
true.
included.
Yeah, true. Good
Isn't
point.
it?
I mean, if her heart's not in it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like what would you imagine it to be? But we want to know, have you quit on your very first day? What's
Dylan.
the shortest time?
In the switch,
Hello.
what's the shortest you've worked? Why did you quit?
Quickest I've ever quit was half an hour. It was gurning out dried up tar out of the back of bitumen tankers.
Oh, yeah.
They gave me a little paper suit to wear. It got ripped within the first 2 minutes. I had tar stuck all through the hairs on my arms, my legs, the hair on my head. I probably only worked for about 15 minutes and spent the last 15 sort of contemplating life.
How did I end up here?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was it was about 4.5 hours in the shower with baby oil and a little metal cone trying to get it was a proper
When you told
proper
him,
pity
did you
party.
get the idea that they're used to that?
Oh, he was shocked. He looked at me like
What do you do?
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But
Yeah.
That's the thing. All right. Kylie in Coomera, quitting. How fast and what was it?
It was a co-worker. She lasted, I wouldn't even say 5 minutes. She was late 40s. We were in a dementia unit.
Yeah.
She's had all the talk leading up to going into this lady's room, like she was all good with fecal matter and stuff, and got her to strip the bed for me while I went and got fresh linen, and the lady was on the toilet and come back and she'd gone.
Oh, she just left.
Yeah,
Wow.
no answering. Management tried ringing her to see what happened and just ghosted.
Wow.
Was there something on the sheets, you reckon?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that's
dirty.
what-
Definitely, and she
It
just
was
went, no,
rank,
can't do
but-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rank, but she was in her late 40s and said she was fine with all that stuff. So.
Yeah, you would have thought that she had some sort of experience.
I don't know, after 5 minutes, can you call her a co-worker, Kylie?
She's being very polite.
Someone
Not to
who was
even
there.
answer, though, that is like, nah,
Yeah.
ghosting.
But also dangerous to be caring for someone and leave them behind like that.
I guess Kylie was coming back in 2 seconds, but yeah.
All right, Jade in Callumvale, what's your
I'm not
story?
blaming Kylie, I'm blaming the other one.
Yeah. Hey, Jade.
Mine was, hey, how are you? Mine was 2 hours. I lasted 2 hours in a dental assisting job. They took me in, told me how to use the phones, showed me around the clinic, and then said, okay, you're opening tomorrow. I had never had a job before in my life. This was my first ever job. And then on the way home, I was just panicking, didn't know what to do. Was like, oh, okay, I'll muster up the courage and I'll try to go. On my way there, I texted them and quit. They blew up my phone and then I blocked them.
You blocked them.
Wow.
So what?
The sneaky block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you worried about? Doing it wrong? Like,
Oh, well, like, because they only taught me how to use the phone. They didn't teach me how to do an open of the clinic. They said nobody else would be there, the keys under the mat.
Wow.
Oh,
no, too much
no,
pressure.
that's way too much pressure.
Yeah.
It's too much pressure. It was too much pressure. I'm still bullied about it today, but I think it was pretty fair.
Yeah. You got to be working there for a while before they let you do an open.
yeah. I mean, they do the key under the mat thing here at B105
They
on your
do.
first day
Yeah.
too.
Who's the one that you still brings it up, though, Jade? You said you still get bullied about it. Is it like a parent that's like, remember when you lasted like 2 hours on a job?
Yeah, that's literally it. It's
Yeah.
always, oh, when you only lasted 2 hours.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
I know.
Shut up, parents.
Yeah. Broden, great name in Crestmead. Quitting, what's your story? Hey, Broden.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Good, man. What's your story?
We had a young fella start work with us. We're bricklayers. So he's 16 years old and he rocks up with coffees for all the boys. And we get him moving bricks, and by the 2 hour mark, he's throwing up and carrying on. He's like, I got to go get me mum to pick me up.
Oh, no, poor kid.
Just too much physical work.
Yeah.
He just wasn't fit out for it.
Some people
And you really
aren't.
were hoping for that after the coffee. You're like, this is sweet.
Yeah, he rocked up with 4 coffees, and here you go, boys. And yeah, it was great.
For 2 hours.
And you know what? His mum would have bought those, I bet.
Yeah, she probably did.
Well, that was a waste of coffee.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's Stav.
Hey, let me have a turn.
Okay.
Steph, Abby, and Matt. Children's book. What? I didn't know they could write a book.
Neither did we.
No.
Neither did anybody.
No.
Yes. But we have
Bumble
it
the
here
Bum Stinger.
to prove that we are.
I'm so proud of it. It looks like a real book, and I know that
Well, it
sounds
is a
silly
real
to
book.
say.
You mean like a lot of our ideas that are kind of like, oh, yeah, it's kind of what we thought, almost close. But no, this is a real kids' book that is available for pre-sale on Monday. Monday from 6 a.m. You can get it at the pre-sale.
Can we watch the numbers go up live?
Yeah. Well, I guess our publisher will get those.
You reckon Booktopia is going to give us their login to be able to see the back end? No.
No, they've dealt with this over the last 12 months. So, yes, pre-sale for the book that you guys have helped us write. We've been working on this for 12 months. You'll be able to pre-buy it, and we're so excited that proceeds of the book are going to go to Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is one of the most amazing charities this country has, giving joy to little kids who have been dealt one of the hardest things to deal with, and that's being sick and spending most of their lives in hospital.
Yeah, and we know that there's a lot of worthwhile charities, and we just wanted to, I guess, reach out to this one because we wanted to have, I guess I like the positivity of it, you know, and our friends, they had the most amazing wish for their son who needed a transplant very, very quickly. And they were like, it's just changed his attitude towards everything. He got to go surfing with Mick Fanning.
Wow.
Was he the kid who then also did he took him shopping afterwards?
And took him shopping. And it was so funny because his dad was a huge fan as well. He's a brilliant surfer, but his dad was a huge fan as well. And he was like, I'll go surfing as well. And he was like just hanging out the back of the waves. And he was like blocking him so that his son could get the wave and Mick Fanning could get the wave. And he's like, yeah, no, I don't want to cut in. But he goes, I just look like this hanger on that.
So Monday morning, start buying up the pre-sale. We'll put all the links in our socials.
Yes.
It's your chance to really get a great book and make a huge difference in some kids' lives.
But what's coming up?
Book week.
I'm not normally excited about Book Week because this is when
the work you've got to do?
Yes.
last minute of them going, you know, it's Book Week tomorrow, and me going,
oh, God.
Get out your footy outfit and I'll go and try and find a book that will match that, which has always been my attitude about it. But I love the people.
Some people just.
That make them.
They love it.
And they get into it so much where you're like, you are an arts and craft whiz.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed by those
The old,
people.
the transformer that actually turns into a car, people. You've seen those?
Yeah, they're
cardboard
epic.
boxes. Amazing.
If you're good at Book Week, if you're good at making costumes, we've got a little bit of a challenger and reward.
So we're going to pay you to make your costume, is that right?
Yes. And we want you to see if you could dress your child as Bumble the Bum Stinger, which is so cute.
He is very cute.
So we'll get a photo to you. We'll get a photo of and look, if you don't get the money now, you can still go as Bumble the Bum Stinger, of course. But we want to hear from you on 131060. Are you the boss of Book Week? Tell us about your epic, most amazing Book Week costume you've ever made and big yourself up, and we will give you $500 to dress your kid for Book Week.
I've just realised, have we made a mistake with this?
Why?
Are the Boss Book Week people already having theirs made?
Oh.
Well, I mean, if they were
Would
that
you make
boss,
an extra one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If they're the big boss of Book Week, well, then they'll do an
Because
extra.
I had a bit of a fail. I made my son's first one just with gaffer and arm pads and stuff like that. It was he was so embarrassed.
Murder victim.
He's so embarrassed.
Embarrassed child. Nailed it.
Yeah, he said everyone just kept asking him what he was all day, and So anyway,
What was he?
he had some book that he liked that was some dragon rider.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, it looked exactly the same.
How to Train Your Dragon?
No, not that one either.
No. Okay.
I was like, that's your fault for liking a really
Naff
unpopular
character.
book.
Don't go niche. 131060. If you want to make a Bumble the Bum Stinger off the back of our book week costume, we'll do it next. Give us a call.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's Stav.
Hey, let me have a turn.
Okay.
Steph, Abby, and Matt. Children's book. What? I didn't know they could write a book.
Oh, how he doubted us.
Yes.
Oh, I know, right? How we doubted ourselves until we actually saw it printed, and it's amazing. The pre-sale is happening on Monday. We will put all the links on our socials about how you can get it. But yes, Monday is when the pre-sale happens from 6 a.m. But we were like, let's send people for Book Week. If you are, as Maddie referred to, as a Book Week boss, you're great at making the costumes. Or maybe you could buy a Bumble somewhere online.
Hey, look, we're going to give you $500 cash to do
Yes.
it. However you spend it, if you're so good at it, you can do it for $100. You've just pocketed $400.
That's a good point.
All right.
Yeah.
Rackley Swimming heard about this and they were like, guys, we have to be involved in this. So big thank you to the guys for coming on board and supporting too. A lifetime in the water starts at Rackley Swimming. Enroll in lessons today at rackleyswimming.com.au.
Because do you know, you might not know this, sloths, incredible swimmers.
Are they?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so what they...
Well, they float on their back?
No. So it's because they're so slow, right? They actually hang above rivers, and if any predators come, they fall into the water and they can swim away real quick.
Swim or float, though?
Swim.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, there
Did you
go.
have to do research on your character?
Not my character to get to play the role.
For those of you, because you haven't read the book yet, in it, there's Bumble the bum stinger who stings with their bum stinger, Stav the sloth, Abby the alpaca, and Maddie the magpie.
Yes.
So you'll learn all that once you get your hands on this bad
My
boy.
boys like the sloth the most.
Do they?
Yes. They said, and he likes it. You're dressed as Messi.
Oh, yeah, the
Pink.
shirt, yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
He's a soccer player.
I know who Messi is.
Hey, Brandy.
Yes.
Why are you a book week boss?
I'm not a book week boss. I'm a book week queen.
Oh,
sorry.
Yes, of course.
Sorry, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
What was the last one you made?
What's what one?
What was the
Best
last one you made?
I reckon I made a Mad Hatter for my daughter when she was in primary school, my other daughter, and that was probably our best one because it was, as you can tell, the Mad Hatter's vest is very intricate and had the chains hanging off it and stuff. That was probably my favourite.
Okay.
Oh, I like it. Are you do you sew or is this more of an arts and craft and compilable?
No, I sew. So this is my time of the year.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Okay.
You're in.
My other daughter, the toddler that I would be making the Bumble costume for, she goes to kindy 4 days a week. So I'm doing 4 costumes this year.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
That is commitment.
You are
Wow.
gorgeous.
All right, Brandy. Let's check in with Mia. Hey, Mia.
Morning.
Morning. Now, you
All
just
right.
heard Brandy, who's a book week queen. Do you reckon you can top her?
I don't know. She's going to give me a run for my money, I think. But luckily, I only have to make one, so I might have a good chance, I think.
Okay, and what have you done in the past?
I made a pig costume from the 3 Little Pigs, and I don't know if it really looked like a pig, but I did my best effort.
Okay.
I love Mia's we're asking for ones that are really good. You're like, nah, but still.
I'll give it a crack.
keen. Yeah, we'll give it a crack. What are you thinking for the body, just off the top of your head? I was going, would you do a paper mache or would it be material?
I think material.
Yeah.
I think we can have a better chance with that. Paper mache could go horribly wrong.
And look, not saying this is going to be you, Mia, but I do love the montages online of the book week costume fails after. You know, you get you look at that just as joyfully as the good ones.
It's like the cakes, isn't it? Where you see it in the picture and then you see their birthday cake and you're like, oh.
Or the Australian Idol auditions.
Yeah, so they were my favourite, the fails.
All right, Shannon and Rochdale, are you a book week queen?
I sure am. So I maybe a bit cheating, but I'm a primary school teacher, so very organised. Loved the craft. And early years as well, so all about the costumes. Now, I do already have our costumes done. However, I am willing to change. As a teacher, we dress up in our cohorts, and we're supposed to be going as Peter Pan, but I can very much do the Bumblebee and get some kids on board as well.
Okay.
Well, you could do the Bumblebee. Couldn't you do the Bumblebee for you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's what you mean, yeah.
And I've already got the black fabric paint at home.
Okay.
Perfect. Just needs black,
Yellow shirt.
yellow tights. I could use a piece of cardboard, make a cone shape.
Oh, don't give us all the secrets.
No.
You just surprise us, yeah.
Shannon, if you dress as Bumble, you've got to encapsulate the character on the day.
100%. Can't wait to get the book.
And on the back of the book, it says, meet Bumble,
Monday.
a friendly bee with a very stingy bum.
Yeah.
I can see you running around just poking.
Well,
kids.
that's my only thing, Shannon. Have you thought about what the stinger will be made out of? Because that could be an issue if it's not, you know what I mean? That
Not
needs...
hard.
Piece of Rio. Big piece of steel.
No, I'm thinking some thick cardboard and you roll it into it makes a cone shape. You roll it from the corner.
Yep.
Oh, I get
You know
what
what I
you
mean?
mean. Yes, yeah.
Have a bit of confetti or something coming out of it, so it looks like the very stingy.
I like
So have we found our people?
Yes,
do we
let's give-
think?
Yes, $500.
Congratulations. You've all got it. $500 cash, guys, to go and make our book week dreams come true.
What? No, man? What?
The Bumble
What a
the Bum
shock.
No
Stinger.
dads do the book week?
What a shock.
Oh, they would want to, but they just don't want to get in the way of you doing your thing
Do you
that
know
you
what?
love so much.
I put my hands up and say, I don't want to be, I want a handover. Yeah.
Well, you break that to Brandy, Mia, and Shannon.
No, just for my
Oh, for you.
Yeah,
Scott.
for you guys. I want you two to be in charge of Quick Week. And Scotty.
Monday morning, Bumble the Bum Stinger, written by Stav, Abby, Matt, and all of Brisbane. You can pre-order it with the proceeds going to Make-A-Wish Foundation. So make sure you follow our socials for all the links. We cannot wait to see the Book Week costumes. It all kicks off next week.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
I received my first AI phone call. Has any of you guys got it? You know how like telemarketing, you get like people calling up saying, hey, I'm just wanting to see whether you want to look into your health insurance or have you got life insurance or anything like that. And they've often got your details because they've bought it from some data thing that you've entered. So they do know who you are. It's not like a scammer where they're like, hey, Amazon's got your parcel. They actually say Abby. But this was really interesting because someone called up and it just sounded 100% legit. A very friendly female voice, but there was like noise in the background, so it sounded quite busy, I guess.
Like a call centre.
But it wasn't really like a call centre. It was kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess like some sort of exciting hub. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, and they're like, hey, Abby. And I was like, hey. And then they were like, oh, you recently applied for interest in, I think it was when I was, always looking at places I can't afford, you put your name down. And they were calling about that. But it was like, they're like, are you still interested in anything? And I went, oh, no, we're actually not. And they're like, oh, well, maybe you're not now, but maybe you would in the future. And I said, and then I was like, wait a minute, there's something quite weird about this. Like, it's just like a little bit off where it's a bit...
Too quick to respond?
Yeah, probably. Just little quirky mannerisms where there's no there's no
You know what what it probably sounds like is it's missing a bit of the emotion. Like when when you reject someone and you hear a bit of that second where they go, and then they come back, they go, well, what about that?
But it was like too cool with that. There was no like, okay, like nothing like that. It was like, well, maybe you would be. And I just paused, didn't say anything. And it didn't say anything back.
So how far into the call was this before you realised it was AI?
It was my third time speaking or fourth time speaking that I actually realised.
Right.
Terrifying.
It pretty is. But people are now using it that have cold calling as part of their company. They're now using AI to be able to get inquiries.
Yeah, okay.
But then, so they were asking, can I get your email or to send it? And I just like pause. And then they hung up.
Yeah, right.
Right. Imagine if they finesse it so well, right, to make it seem... Because obviously you want it to be so relatable that it doesn't matter. It's some lady who rings up and there's a kid screaming in the background and they're like, sorry, I work from home.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jaden!
And you'd go, oh my God, me too. And then, but it was just the ability for them...
It will, though.
To be able
still interested?
Yeah. For them to be able to... interact.
Yeah.
Normally it's just a recorded message, but to have that interaction, and I was honestly blown away and didn't realise that when I spoke to a friend in real estate, they said that they are 100% using it. Wow. It's for new developments that they're doing.
Right.
I mean, I've got, I've told you how on board the AI train I am. I used ChatGPT so much the other day that it said, you've used too much of me now. Come back tomorrow at 2:30.
Wow.
Maddie, I use it so much, I've started paying for that because I couldn't handle the rejection. And I was like, you know what, I'll just do it for a month and I'll see how it goes. But our relationship's going so well at this stage, I'm like,
Now, I know I'm me. But do we not see the irony here of what we thought the internet was capable of and what the internet has done to us? And we've learnt absolutely nothing.
100% stuff. But would you have another way? Because I remember when I was first working as a job, like doing the panel operating for Hamish and Andy, and you had to press the buttons and then automation come in. So it has constantly happened to us throughout our careers and will constantly happen. But you're using it now. And that is the difficult thing, that you don't realise how much you are using it.
Oh, 100%.
Even to the point where I can't do my banking with one bank unless I accept AI. I went to the doctors the other day and you know what they do? Are you okay for me to use AI? So from that, all the AI will take its notes and then they will send it through.
I'm not against using it. I'm against the fact that it's unregulated and no one's putting a check on it and stopping it spinning wildly out of control.
And I agree, but that has always been the case with all of it. We have never realised since all of these companies have done it that they've got all our data and they're reselling it. But I don't think you've got up in arms about that previously.
No, well, you didn't see the result of that until now. though.
But maybe if you were irate back then, it
Nothing would
couldn't
have
have
happened.
got to.
Because that's what no one's irate. No one's irate about it. Everyone's just letting it go.
I am, but I think that change, your ability to change and your ability to adapt is what makes you more content.
Let's not make a mistake, though. The internet is not the problem; it's the people on the internet using it.
Yes, but it's
they're the human, and it'll be the same with AI. It's always the human condition that comes into it that makes it evil or makes it go down a bad line.
My niece is currently trying to choose subjects for when she finishes and goes to uni that AI won't be taking over. And she was like, I don't think I'll go into medicine because so many robots are doing surgery now. And now she's decided, with a straight A student that could get into anything she wants, that she is going to apply for firefighting because she thinks that will be maybe one of the least to, I guess, get changed over. And then she goes, but then there'll be like automated systems.
Yeah, they'll use robots.
Name one that won't then.
How long have I got?
But I do understand. I think it's scary. I really do.
Oh, no, I see the
But I
convenience
can't.
in it.
But I can't.
That's where they get you.
I'm seeing the convenience.
Yeah, it's the convenience.
But who's they?
The robots.
they?
The robots.
Stav, Abby, and Matt.
Alpha Bucks, we're playing Monday. It'll be 11th. Yeah, 11th of August. What do you got on that day that's made you remember that so
She
quickly?
just knows.
No, I just know dates.
Secret skill of hers, yeah.
Well, you have to. Otherwise, when you write in the schedules.
Yeah, I still got to double check.
Triple check.
Yeah.
6 a.m. your letter is L. Some of your answers are Librarian, Louis Vuitton, and Love Child. 7 a.m. it's C. Some of your answers are Cherry Ripe, Candyman, and Kate Blanchett. 8 a.m. it's P. And some of your answers are Portuguese, Matt's favourite type of chicken. Pound and Paul Kelly.
My favourite thing
I
to
was going to say exactly the same thing.
Get out of my brain, boy. See you Monday, guys.
Bye.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.